Nearly 3/4 of U.S. households have at least one, and in spending for their care, we shelled out more than $60 billion last year. If you haven't guessed already, we're talking about pets. And in this week's show, we're taking an in-depth look at domestic bliss, beginning with looking for love. You don't have to go far to expand your family. Furs or feathers, local shelters have you covered.
We're expecting 3,500 animals to come in this year, and nearly all 3,500 animals are going to go home and have a forever home.
Then a master class for dogs. Elite Training in Naples goes to great lengths to make sure your pup is well heeled. Plus, domestic animals a bit tame for you? Then take a walk on the wild side. A unique location gets you up close and personal to exotic species. I'm Amy Osher. We'll also have the latest scoops and stories from our newsroom. I'm Amy Osher. Thanks for joining us. Judging by the company we keep, it seems to live in Southwest Florida, you must love pets. Cats, dogs, paws and claws, no pedigree required. Many of the pets coming from local shelters. One in particular is recognized nationally for excellence, helping match owner and animal, both looking for love. More than 3,000 times a year, a love connection is made. The adoption of a cur mix completes this family, all in a day's work at the Humane Society Naples.
When we see a perfect match, I mean, that's what we're all about. That's a wonderful feeling when we see a family fall in love with a pet and the people are bonding with the puppy and the puppy's bonding with them.
This shelter is top dog in Florida, recently named #1 animal shelter in the state and 13th in the nation, according to the independent group Charity Navigator. Looking around, it's easy to see why.
This is our kitten room, so we focus on the cutest of the kittens. It's called Kittenville.
The shelter is cageless and no kill. Only in rare cases, usually involving health, is an animal put down. Otherwise, they're free to roam, lounge, and play. The only thing lacking in the crowd of critters is smell.
Mondays we deep clean. You will never smell anything in here. It's like a neutral. You don't even smell like a cleaning smell. It's always a neutral smell.
Something else that sets this place apart, the assortment of animal-friendly living rooms where prospective partners can speed date.
Sit in a family room like this and the television's playing and it's got the sofa and the chairs and you can see if the dog jumps up on them or tries to eat the pillow or whatever, just like being at home.
Tucked away in one of them is Ashley Warford and her new BFF.
I saw her in the room and she just looked so adorable. And I don't know, I just fell for all this long hair on her face. Got her in here and she was trying to hug me and I fell in love with it in minutes.
She was looking for a pal that could keep up with her active lifestyle.
I go on hikes and stuff and I really wanted a dog that was gonna be able to do that with me and be my little hiking companion and enjoy the outdoors with me, and she seems kind of like she might be good with that.
With National Homeless Animals Day on August 15th, matchmakers are working hard. With a high success rate, they act on the premise there's a potential pet for every person. So you don't just have dogs and cats at this facility?
No, we have small animals too. We have bunny rabbits, we have guinea pigs, we have hamsters.
At a fraction of pet store prices, animals are every bit as cuddly and lovable. The shelter's innovative design sets the stage. From posh pet portraits to wide open spaces, it's an inviting place to find a forever friend.
Nobody walks through our shelter and is sad because animals are in cages.
Back in the day, we called it obedience school. It was pretty much potty training, teaching your dog to walk on a leash and stay put on command. But times have changed, and doggy education is growing by leaps and bounds.
At Rutgers Dog University, we offer a variety of different training classes, boarding, and daycare. Our classes range from our AKC Puppy Star class up through pet manners. We also offer therapy dog classes. Our most popular is our agility program, where we have anywhere from a foundation class where someone will start if they've never done agility before, all the way up through our competition classes. We deal with a variety of different dogs, anywhere from, like you said, Chihuahuas, all the way up to Great Danes, German Shepherds, any type of large breed. Each dog is its own personality, learn at certain speeds, so we really have to make sure that we adjust our training philosophy and our training plan to each dog. Like I said, it's easier to train certain dogs, but it's definitely not the fact that certain breeds can't learn. A lot of times people think they're stubborn or they might not be very intelligent. They really are just us thinking outside the box and helping them learn. We also offer a trick training class, which really works on a lot of different aspects of training, and it works on your relationship with your dog again. We work on either rear end awareness, front end awareness. We work on them turning on and off lights. We work on them getting into different boxes. So it's a lot of different fun games that you can go home and play with your dog, especially when it's hot outside. Our agility program is probably one of our most popular programs that we have. Like I said, they start in a foundation agility class where we teach them each individual obstacle at a time, and then we start to sequence the obstacles together. It really is a huge relationship booster. It's a confidence booster for the dog. It works on getting them into shape. Even for our older dogs, we just keep everything lower, but it keeps all their joints moving, keeps their muscles toned, and it also helps if you have a dog that's maybe a few pounds overweight. It also keeps them, active and doing something, especially during the summertime. The building's fully air conditioned, so it gives them something fun to do, extracurricular activity to do during the week. What sets us apart at Rutgers is definitely our daycare program and our boarding program. So our boarding program, we offer a board and train program. We also have someone that stays overnight with all the dogs. We have a vet tech that stays overnight some of the nights, and we also have one of our other trainers. Our daycare program offers an enrichment program where dogs get training throughout the day by myself or one of the other trainers, and at the end we sit down and go over everything we've worked on. No matter if it's agility, loose leash walking, if it's recall, sit stays, we can cover anything and everything.
Up, 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 up. Yeah, good girl. Good job. Good girl.
To put this into context, our pets are a huge part of modern life, supporting what experts describe as a recession-proof industry. Here's a look by the numbers. The American Pet Products Association finds total spending on pets last year topped $60 billion. The lion's share of money going to food at $23 billion. Grooming and toys account for about $5.5 billion. Worth noting, the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics reported households spent more annually on pets than alcohol, phone bills, and men's clothing. Stats also show 36% of homes have dogs compared to 30% with cats, but cat owners are more likely to own multiples. Tops in specialty and exotics are fish, ferrets, and rabbits. Finally, pet spending during the Great Recession, the years between 2007 and 2011, were virtually unchanged compared to total spending. While some states, including Florida, allow permit holders to own various exotic animals, most of us stick to visiting them in zoos and sanctuaries. But one Naples group makes animal encounters their business for people who want to take a walk on the wild side. The Inyala Preserve in East Naples is the backdrop for exclusive events and parties. Guests enjoy a feast for the eyes as well as their stomach, with an opportunity to see more than 150 wild animals, including a rhino, big cats, a giraffe, zebra, camel, and chimps, all part of their animal encounter. The 42-acre site adds an exotic flair to fundraisers, hosting high-quality corporate and social events. Owner Donovan Smith uses the fee proceeds to care for the exotic animals. The wildlife preserve also serves an educational purpose, sparking discussion about environmental protection. One U.S. president and more than 24 governors have seen the exhibits with these animals, raising the profile of vulnerable animal populations. Still to come, we'll go around the horn with our beat reporters and take the opportunity to show off some of your pet pics. Stay with us.
For a better lifestyle, shop Bears.
Bears has been in business for 70 years. We're really proud of that. Whatever look you want for your home, whether it's Pan-Asian, contemporary, tropical, coastal, cottage, Bears will have it for you. Bears promises to give you the best value for your money. We'll have what you want and we'll make you happy. That's the Bear family promise.
I'm Jeffrey Heitman, NCH. This is my hospital.
I'm Shonavella McCuddy, and this is my hospital.
I'm Thomas Parent, and this is my hospital.
My name is Kenneth Bookman, NCH. This is my hospital.
NCH, this is my hospital.
My name is Steve Unser, and cabinetry is my specialty. I have been creating custom designed cabinetry for 20 years in Southwest Florida. And now I am celebrating the grand opening of our new Naples showroom. Steve Unser Cabinetry will help you design your kitchen, bath, or home office with stunning results, offering the best quality of cabinets with a wide variety of design options and pricing to fit any budget. If your kitchen isn't becoming to you, you should be coming to us. Now, 2 locations to serve you.
Looking for a new home on one of those big national websites? Why not trust a site that already knows the neighborhood, like the real estate site sponsored by the newspaper that's landed on more local doorsteps than practically anyone? Try naplesnews.com/homes. You'll get up-to-the-minute real estate listings from people who know the neighborhood. Go to naplesnews.com/homes. There's a good chance we've already landed on your new doorstep.
Welcome back. Animal and pet stories always trend well on our website. It speaks to the devotion this community has to its four-legged friends, and also a reason why we care to include them. Here's more in our editor's corner.
Hi everyone, this is Dave Osborne. I'm the breaking news editor with the Naples Daily News, and I'm here today to talk about a story that Christine Gill wrote about animals that are left behind. And that's what the headline says, left behind. Basically, these are pets at the Collier County Domestic Animal Shelter. And they're pets that people just, for whatever reason, they're not getting adopted. Most people, as she writes in her story, go for the purebred dogs, the smaller dogs. But a lot of times, the mixed breed dogs, like this dog, beautiful, cute little dog named Kipper. That's the cover story photo, is a black and white terrier bully mix. So there's a lot of pets that aren't getting adopted. But they're having a promotion at the animal shelter now through August. Through the end of the month, you can name your own price for all your adoptions. So check out the story. It's really interesting. Like I said, there's a lot of pets that don't get adopted at the animal shelter. There's 2 locations. There's one on Davis Boulevard in East Naples, and there's one in Immokalee. Also, there's a feature we have in the Naples Daily News called Lost Pets. It runs every Tuesday and Saturday in the Neapolitan section. And what it is, if you have a cat or a dog that's missing, you can send us a photo. We'll run that in the paper, and hopefully you can be reunited with one of your pets. You can send that information to features@naplesdailynews.com.
Our team of reporters are always hard at work, bringing you the latest stories. We'll check in with them on the beat.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex Glorioso. I'm the political reporter here at the Naples Daily News, and at this point we are starting to move into profiles of the candidates so that you can all get to know them a little bit better before the primaries come up on August 30th. One of the profiles I'm working on this week is about congressional candidate Francis Rooney. He has an extensive history in business. We've written about it a little bit so far. Dealing with one of his companies, OAI Electronics, but for the profile I'll really be taking a step back to look at Francis Rooney as a businessman and how he will be translating those skills into office if he's elected. So you'll be learning a little bit more about his companies and his history and where he's from and what drives him in that world, and also what will be driving him if he is your congressman. So look for that story and stay tuned for more issue stories and more profiles to come. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Greg Stanley with the Naples Daily News, and this week we're finishing up our work digging into Donald Trump's lawsuits here in Florida. It's a story we're working on with USA Today, and obviously here in Naples. Mostly we're finding, hoping to explain exactly how Florida voters, who are going to play obviously a very big role in this election, have come to know Trump through both living next to him, watching his celebrity grow from the tabloids to reality TV, And in a large part through some of these lawsuits where he's filed against them as neighbors of his golf courses, members who have applied in his golf courses, and the towns he's lived in. So we're still working on the publication date, I think, for the story, but keep an eye out for it in Naples Daily News and USA Today.
My name is Maria Perez and I cover minority affairs for the Naples Daily News. And this week I have been working on a story about immigrant students who are here undocumented and who were brought in the country when they were children and are having these great grades. And they really want to go to college, but they have all these barriers because they cannot apply for federal or state student aid. Because of their lack of immigration status, but even though they are facing these barriers and they are surmounting them and they are getting private scholarships and working and they are slowly making their way through college. So the story speaks about these students, their struggle, the barriers they face, and their successes.
Our final stop in the newsroom this week is with Tim Ayton. Our In the Know guy does much more than monitor restaurants. He also keeps tabs on businesses' comings and goings.
Pets are big business, and it's happened nationwide and right here in Southwest Florida is no difference. There we have new stores that are opening all the time. PetSmart just opened one earlier this year down in Tamiami Crossing at 951 and 41 on the East Trail there. And they're opening another one, believe it or not, in North Naples, and that will be this season in the former A.C. Moore Art Store, which is in the Super Target Plaza there on Immokalee Road. And they already have an existing store in Collier, so that'll be 3 locations here. In Lee County, PetSmart has 4 locations, and they also have 4 locations for Pet Supermarket in Lee County and 2 in Collier. And then Petco, another big brand, has 2 locations in Collier and 2 in Lee County. So it's big business. Not only that, we've got some kind of neat mom and pop stores that offer some different things, like Smilin' Dog Bakery. They opened last fall in the former Falafel Grill, Grouper Grill spot off Pine Ridge Road there. And they're owned by a certified dog trainer who found that treats coming from China just weren't healthy. So she invented her own and made her own treats, which she continues to do. And one of her top-selling dog treats features goat milk. It's goat milk ice cream, rather, inside a biscuit, so it's kind of different. And another place that makes treats just for dogs is Top Dog Kitchen near Pelican Larry's on Davis Boulevard in East Naples. They make grain-free dog treats and baked snacks for dogs. So it's something a little different, and it shows that people really like to pamper their pets and their lifetime companions, so you can't blame them. And pets are popular here, of course, and everywhere.
Coming up, we're in the dog days of summer, so why not take your pup out for some fun? Ballparks to beaches. They're saying, Rover, come on over. That's ahead and behind the headlines.
My name is Steve Unser, and cabinetry is my specialty. I have been creating custom designed cabinetry for 20 years in Southwest Florida. And now I am celebrating the grand opening of our new Naples showroom. Steve Unser Cabinetry will help you design your kitchen, bath, or home office with stunning results, offering the best quality of cabinets with a wide variety of design options and pricing to fit any budget. If your kitchen isn't becoming to you, you should be coming to us. Now 2 locations to serve you.
Looking for a new home on one of those big national websites? Why not trust a site that already knows the neighborhood, like the real estate site sponsored by the newspaper that's landed on more local doorsteps than practically anyone? Try naplesnews.com/homes. You'll get up-to-the-minute real estate listings from people who know the neighborhood. Go to naplesnews.com/homes. There's a good chance we've already landed on your new doorstep.
Still think real estate's a gamble? Not at Vineyards. When you look at the homes, amenities, the community itself, and the fact that Vineyards is debt-free, you can't lose. And here's our ace up the sleeve. A full golf lifetime membership, free with every new home purchase. We've stacked the deck in your favor at Vineyards. Come see our 15 new models open daily.
You can get it on the couch, you can get it on the floor, you can get it at a bar or even at the store. You can get it on the porch, you can get it on the lawn, you can get it at the table or even on the john. In the rain, at the game, in the park, in the dark, you can even get it on the bus. You can get it in a meeting, get it while you're eating, or even in the back of a pickup truck.
With the Naples Daily News, you can get the news anywhere. Subscribe online today.
Thousands of people in Southwest Florida make the Naples Daily News their daily destination. And when they do, we say, you are here. That's why we've renamed our classified section to NDN Localfieds. In here, you'll find lots of other people buying, selling, and doing business locally. Naples Daily News Localfieds looks better than ever, and inside you'll find all kinds of things. Things you're looking for, or surprised by the thing you thought you'd never find. There is no better place than here. Naples Daily News Localfieds.
There's a reason we call them fur babies. Pet ownership is a huge responsibility. One of the biggest challenges involves basic training. Here's some tips to get you going in our Help Yourself segment.
Hi, I'm Colin Glass, Master Trainer with Barkbusters here in Naples, and today I'm going to show you how to properly walk a dog, and all dog behaviours are connected to each other. People don't really understand or appreciate that. So you must get the dog walking properly, because if you don't, the dog gets a wrong idea about what his role in life is. For example, if he thinks he's in charge in the walk outside, quite naturally, he's going to think he's in charge in the house as well. So I've got Robbie with me today, who's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, and I'm going to show you how to walk him. And pay particular attention to this section of the leash between my right hand and his collar, because it will be loose at all times. So, come on Robbie, good boy. And you'll see he's matching my pace. That's very important. He's checking around, but he's matching my pace. And when I turn into him, when I turn to go back, you'll see I turn into him. So I'm gently reasserting my leadership with the dog. You'll see that I'm not using one of those retractable leashes, because they give the dogs the wrong idea, and I personally also think they're dangerous. So here we are. This is the best way to walk the dog. Nice loose leash, 6 foot cotton leash, nice and loose. The dog is not stressed at all. He's very happy, and he's walking at the same pace as I am. Okay. Robbie, sit. Good boy. Good boy.
This summer, the movie Secret Life of Pets was a smashing success, but they've got nothing on our pups. There are plenty of places to go to have fun with Fido in Southwest Florida.
Do you want to go to the baseball game? Go on, get in. Hello.
You're not very photogenic today. It's 2 and 4. Daniel, you picture.
All right, get out of there. All right, good enough.
I got to get up enough courage to walk down there.
We're going to leave you with a look at some of your much-loved pet pics as uploaded to my Facebook page. Thanks for watching this edition of Behind the Headlines. You can see all of our shows by logging on to naplesnews.com. On the left-hand side, under Quick Links, select Behind the Headlines. I'm Amy Osher. See you back here next week.